I'm ready to watch the shit. I'm starting to get like antsy.
Don't rush it.
Since we don't have a preview for Ahsoka though, do we want to put out a hot take right quick and give a shout out to who we think is showing? Yes, I know. I did see that we finally got an Ezra announcement.
Hot take.
Let's do a hot take of who we think is going to get a cameo in the Ahsoka series.
All right, but limit it to one, and why and how it
Just
connects.
one person.
Who wants to go first
What?
on their hot take
What?
for what Ahsoka's going to be about and how it connects to the broader
I'll start
universe?
off.
Yeah.
No, you don't just get to start off. We can choose because you're going to take mine that I want to talk about.
Go ahead.
We got to pull up a thing to do it or something like that.
What are we doing?
Choosing who goes first on their hot take.
You want to do the?
Yeah, how else are we going to do it? We can't three-way coin flip.
All right, hold on a second. Let me pull this up.
How about can you just ask it to
it's already right here. We already got it.
All right, spin it. Who's going first?
So, first breakdown is going to Collards.
Yeah.
Amon Esfandi is going to be Ezra.
Huh?
Amon Esfandi is going to be Ezra.
All right, so I'm last.
Well, I'm glad we're talking about Ezra.
Garnered, then me.
Because I definitely think the Ahsoka series is leading up to finding Ezra again. And the ending of Ahsoka is going to be the start of Ezra's story. Obviously, Ezra's story at the end of Rebels had a lot to do with Ahsoka, and that was obvious. Like, they are bigger parts to what's going to happen in the future of the Force itself. So, I'm really excited to see what they do with Ezra, and I think we're going to get introduced to him in Ahsoka. And him being announced right now gives it plenty of time for a cameo in the show Ahsoka.
That's not so much a hot take as much as a all but given at this point, I think.
Well, a hot take's definitely probably going to be right. Hot take is safe, but I'm going with it.
you do have a good point. He does say, college, you always start with all the Marvel stuff, so you should have let Jake start with
fuck him.
He said FGFC, DeLuca.
We give him the chance all the time before Marvel stuff. It's not our fault he can't come up with stuff.
I got kind of a similar hot take to you, but I don't think they're gonna tell a story about how she found Ezra. I feel like that's kind of gonna be like a self-explanatory thing, like he came back on the fucking whales or some shit like that.
I mean, move on!
I feel like this is gonna be the story about how she really became Fulcrum. And became Ezra had to help her, like, with the Rebel
I thought we were
Alliance.
doing cameo stuff.
Yeah, and I feel like they're gonna play the fact that they have two Jedis to be able to use, two, like, pretty prominent Jedis, too. So I feel like that's the route we're gonna be going with the show. It's just like, it's gonna be a story about how the Rebel Alliance really formed. Like, we've got the story about how we got the Death Star plans.
Because never mind, this is why he doesn't go first.
We got the story about the Death Star plans. Like, now let's tell the story about how the Rebel Alliance was formed. We saw how the Empire was formed.
I can feel it.
Like, now tell that story. Like, I feel like that would be a good point to do it in, is in Ahsoka.
No, I can feel that. No, I know. I would expect no less from you.
You're always fucking trolling me. That's
I want to hear your hot take, DeLuca.
Right? Yeah,
what is your incredible insight right now?
Real quick, here's mine though. And this is more wishful thinking than anything, I think. But my hot take is that it's going to go the World Between Worlds route with her. And that's how we're going to end up getting Ezra and stuff like that involved with this. We're also going to get Vader, obviously, because Vader's
doing one cameo here.
I'm not. That's not my cameo. I'm saying those are the obvious. If we're doing the World Between Worlds, you can't not have Ezra and Vader involved with all of this.
I don't think I was prepared for this hot take the same way everyone else prepared for it.
I thought it was a good hot take.
But I think that's what's going to go on with this. It's going to be the World Between Worlds. And my pick for who I think is going to be my my cameo appearance that's going to catch a little bit off guard some people is we're going to get a Darth Maul appearance. because I think that appearance, not appearance, appearance. Sorry guys, but I think Darth Maul's going to show up in this because I think that not only is it going to be the world between worlds, but that's going to set up because the world between worlds allows it to go that multiple time frame deal because there's different realities and different time zones at one time in the world between worlds. So we're going to get those flashbacks through the world between worlds zone.
Yeah, the end of Ahsoka leading into Ezra, I imagine we're gonna have to get to that world between worlds to find Ezra. But also, they could have just been taken to a faraway galaxy. You know how they like to say before every thing by the space wells or the hyperspace wells.
Well, I mean, they could also be in the what's the realm of the Force where the mother and father are. What's that place called? The I'm drawing
the
a blank
Nexus
right now.
or something like that.
The no zone.
The no square.
Exactly. You wouldn't really expect Maul on a partake, but when you see Maul, the excitement's gonna be through the roof because it's fucking Maul, dude.
I think if we get anything at all new, we're all going to be ecstatic and through the roof. That's all.
100%.
Anyway, it doesn't matter if Maul comes or not. We're just going to.
I'm getting a whole show about Ahsoka. I
mean, you can't really hate on it. But that's my main want, is I want to see the world between worlds. If you're going to bring Ezra into the picture with Ahsoka, especially on what's going on with Thrawn and everything else right now, this is the perfect time for them to throw their dabble in and give us a live-action world between worlds event. It ain't got to be a full-out storyline like it was in there and go that full route, but at least give us a little peek into that.